What is up, guys? Welcome back to Coltown. Today we will be playing PEKKA Bridge Spam. Before that though, you may have noticed the overlay has changed back to my old overlay. Well, my old stream overlay. We're gonna get a YouTube only one soon, within a month or two anyway. And then my camera quality is better. I set up a actual camera. It's a little bit better quality, as you can see. It's pretty nice. And then my overlay changed because currently not with Complexity, who I was with before, obviously, my team in CRL, because it's going to be a while before the season starts, and they need to sort stuff out with the league, and they don't know exactly whether they're staying or not yet, so it doesn't make any sense to play players. So I'm a free agent, and but I'm going to continue doing YouTube content. It doesn't really affect anything in terms of content on the channel. So that being said, let's hop right into PEKKA Bridge Spam. Let me talk about the deck a bit. I forget to do this sometimes. So obviously you guys, most of you know that I really like PEKKA Bridge Spam, probably my favorite deck. Poison, gonna be used for poison and stuff. No, try not to use it too much, like on early game and double elixir. When you have P.E.K.K.A pushes going down, you can use it more, and use it defensively quite a bit, depending on like if you're versus a beatdown deck. Zap is just used where needed. Magic archers, you need to be careful not to use them too early in the game for damage when you already have a troop down. You kind of, unless that the thing you're targeting will die, you have to be careful not to overcommit. And double elixir, you can go for more aggressive magic archers. You also play him over Ewiz when you cycle him in the back because he's slower. And then if you have a damaged tower, you cycle him opposite lane of the damaged tower typically, like how you would do with Princess. And then Ghost, you always start Bandit in the back before you would Ghost, because she's not as easy of a King Tower activation. The situation can change based on the deck you're against, but yeah. P.E.K.K.A you save for tanks, of course, but you can play him when you're up and Elixir in the back. And then Battle Ram can be played at all three of these cards. Your Bridge Spam cards can be played at the bridge or in the back, depending on the situation. It just depends. And I'll try to cover some of those as we get into the game. Felon Army, it's Adrian's clan. We're gonna cycle Zap probably with this hand. I don't like starting. You can start Ewiz in the back, but either wait for them to play something or cycle Zap with this hand. Although you don't want to wait too long with P.E.K.K.A because you do want to get stuff being played in the early game. We're gonna cycle a Bandit in the back now. Okay, so it's Expo. You always just poison defensive Expos. Sometimes you can pressure if you have a bunch of troops down, but with only a bandit down, he's still gonna have to like block it. I'll just take the poison. So this is a very difficult matchup, but we can win it if we play well. Right now we'll just cycle stuff in the back. So is he'll ice golem this? Oh no, it's okay. So it's ice. It's NATO version. So we need to battle ram here. We're battle ramming there so that he can't get an easy King Tower activation. And then I'm actually going to try to go for the Magic Archer, and I do connect it, and he ends up having to NATO, not activating King Tower, so that was all good for us. I'm going to try to chain a Bandit Dash off of this. Yep, perfect. Yep, that was really good pressure. Amazing pressure, really good. Ton of damage. Because there's a Mega Minion there, I'll go for this Ice Wiz. Otherwise, I probably would have just let it go. If he wants to activate King Tower here, we'll go for... Okay, I was going to say, I don't want to go Battle Ram and risk him getting a good defense off. The one hit was enough to, like... I had a lot of damage on tower, and I can just defend a lot of the rest of the game and maybe one off tower damage if I'm not able to connect anything, so... Alright, once again, just take these poisons. He had to log it, too. So, I mean, that's an 8 for 8 trade. And he maybe still have to do something else if he doesn't want this Barb to get a hit. Barb will get... No hit. But that's fine. Play this all the way in the back. Don't want to play Magic Archer because I don't want to give him a rocket. And play Magic Archer here just to be a little bit threatening. He's having to defend, and this Magic Archer will get a lot of value. So, okay, since I already have stuff on the board and I have a lot of pressure right now, I'm going to Peck at the bridge. It just depends on the situation, but since I had an Ewiz down already, Peck at the bridge was the play there. We're going to go Ghost here because it won't attract the Mega Minion that's going to die anyway. And then now we're going to go Battle Ram. And then we'll go Bandit now. Magic Archer in the middle. Oops, should have done it on the Mega Minion actually, but... That'll get damage, he has to block. Alright, we're going to go low here because he has an Ice Wiz and we want that to run into the tower. Play this low. So, we'll attack a bit more here. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna go and poison that. It's a bit of damage, but it's not enough that we need to overcommit to defend that expo. We need to be ready for the next expo more. We need to not give him a rocket on tower. Alright, that E-Wiz is super far behind, so we'll just go here and then I'm going to poison this. Oh, I thought he would protect it with Skellies. That poison was mainly to predict Skellies, honestly. You know what? I'll go... Oh, his Skellies are out of cycle. I could have poisoned the same tower, but I wanted to hit the troops. Alright, we basically win now. I was hoping I would get the zap on that, but the E-Wiz zap, that is. This version is a little bit easier than 2.9 Expo. I don't know why he's beaming though. This is still probably, it's at least an even matchup, I think. Maybe, I don't know, maybe slight advantage for me. Pretty close to even though. He's pretty salty though. Alright, we'll do one more game and then well, maybe two. I don't know. There's some replays I had that before this that I kind of want to show that are pretty good. While I'm playing, I may need to angle the camera a bit lower, but yeah, I knew that was high, so I'll just catch it all with E-Wiz. Alright, with this deck, sometimes you have to take a little bit of damage to be able to do big damage on pushes, but we'll see. Oh, it's okay, so maybe this isn't what I thought it was. I thought it was just going to be traditional log bait. I played my battle ram there to swipe a hair off of my screen. You guys ever do that? There will be like a hair, but you're holding the troops. So you have to like put it down and then swipe it. I don't want to put a ghost into a prince, so I'll do it other lane. If I would have knew he had prince, I kind of put myself in an awkward position here. All right, with him and NATOing too, I mean that's a lot of elixir. We can pressure hard with these troops that we have counter pushing. I mean, we got a decent amount of damage. I'm just going to eat the baby drag. We're up a bit. If he goes like Prince Goblin Barrel, we'll kite this. Ooh, he messed up. I would have actually taken so much damage, but he screwed up. He didn't let the Prince tank the tower. I don't know. I think my PEKKA was actually bad because of that. Just because if I'd had E-Wiz in cycle, maybe it would have been better. I don't know. I want E-Wiz to support my PEKKA, not Magic Archer. He doesn't really have swarm troops. So yeah, like Baby Drag's better there. Good zap. I didn't know he had Skeleton Army, but we had zap in cycle, so. In the meantime, he let Ghost take half his tower. He's so worried about that PEKKA. Mirror, interesting. I was hoping you would go Prince at the bridge, honestly. Oh, the prediction! Prince out of cycle, we go battle ram. All day, baby. I'm actually gonna zap this so it doesn't charge. Oh yeah, I forgot he had Skeleton Army. That was bad. Wow, that defense was actually pretty nice considering the situation. Forgot he had. I could have lined up the magic archer better. Alright, we're in a good shape here. Have the zap ready. Thought he was gonna mirror skeleton army, honestly. I didn't have zap and cycle. If I had been able to zap that, I would have taken. Oh well. Well, I didn't have elixir for zap, is what I should say. Oh geez. And single elixir versus golem, and they golem in the back, you just play PEKKA same way. In double, you can start pressuring opposite. Or just E-Wiz and then poison. If he lightnings, it's fine. Yep, it's pretty typical. It's unfortunate E-Wiz didn't get a hit on the bats beforehand, but it's still good. We'll just sit here and wait for him. Actually, I should pressure. He's gonna NATO. Oh, well, he didn't, but that was good. I didn't want to battle ram because I knew there was a good chance he could just like lumberjack and then barb barrel, or lumberjack log, or even lumberjack NATO, and that would have been kind of meh. So I wanted to wait, but then I was like, when it looked like he was going to NATO, so I had to pressure someone with Bandit. Bandit was perfect because he did end up going lumberjack. I didn't expect him to have Valkyrie though. That's kind of annoying. It's not amazing, but it's kind of annoying. So we'll probably try to go. We'll try to land him with Magic Archer on the Night Witch before we poison. Well, did not expect that. Well, that's really bad. That makes this difficult. Oof. I should have saved Zap longer. For some reason I was thinking it would get targeted by tower, but Golem Knights are tanking. Wow, that could lose me the game for sure. That's rough. I think we can bridge spam this kind of hard though. He's gonna Valk. Yeah. Oh, I took somehow. Wow. Yeah, I'll wait. So with all these troops, I don't think he has NATO. I'm gonna try to lightning block. I did it. Well, sort of. Ooh, the barbs came in clutch from the battle ram though. That's what I wanted. That's a terrible lumberjack. Counter push time, baby. You ain't got no elixir. I'm gonna go, so I want to save the E-Wiz. Okay, that was a bad lumberjack. I'm okay with this. I'm gonna PEKKA in the middle. Yeah, he's so low. He can't stop this. That's game. Nice. What a comeback. That dude, that's the surprise. The surprise Inferno Dragon caught me off guard, dude. That destroyed my PEKKA. That was rough. But we came back. Let's do one more and then we'll end by looking at a replay. Oh, that was a good chest, man. I got Battle Healer and Firecracker. I like speedrunning my chests. I don't know why. Band it back. Hey, with the wind up time? Oh, it did get in front though. I think Bandit Dash wins, right? Yeah. Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. Oof. This is a really tough start. I don't know. I mean, you get damage, but I'm going to get murdered on counter push. I have to like pressure because of I should have played Magic Archer same lane. I didn't mean it was kind of it was definitely a misclick to play the other lane. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, if I had played, like, you see how much he spammed, right? If I had played troops into that, I lose the game. Like, I couldn't even P.E.K.K.A on top because of how much stuff there was. It would have just gotten disintegrated. When they play Sparky in the back, ideally you pressure opposite lane, but he had such a good start there. And I'm behind the Elixir. It's good he's cycling Snowball because I think he was up 4 Elixir. He's cycling that at 10 Elixir, so that's nice. We play Magic Archer here because it's the slowest thing. Nifty little Goblin Giant by him, I guess. He tried to predict my P.E.K.K.A there. He had to pick a lane. I don't think he can defend this fully. Good little opposite lane pressure there. Yep, nice. We're playing this well. After the terrible start, because I haven't seen that. I mean, I haven't played against Sparky on ladder in a while. I wasn't expecting it, and that was a good Magic Archer. I didn't expect him to go over there, honestly, but still fine. Honestly, I think we pressure here, and then we can defend with an E-Wiz. Yeah, he's panicking here. He can't defend this Sparky, so this is great for us. And we still 3-crown him even with a defensive lightning, I think. Even if we don't 3-crown him, we would have took left tower and we would have won in overtime. So that was really good. We played that matchup pretty much exactly how you need to. That was good. I liked that. I mean, it's a good matchup for me, I think. I mean, well, used to Fisherman made that matchup hard, and it was like a 50-50 matchup, or maybe even a slightly Goblin Giant favored. But he didn't really use Fisherman to the best of his ability. I don't feel like he got that much usage out of Fisherman. I mean, the one time he tried to predict a P.E.K.K.A, and that would have been really nice if it worked. I mean, it's also quite a little bit worse than it was before. But anyway, that was a good win. All right, let's. That was close. I should have won that probably. Kind of hard though. So I think here's the 3 matches I played earlier. Well, 4, but I've gone over the mirror match in the past in other P.E.K.K.A videos. This guy lightninged it. All right, let's just quickly show this. In case anyone ever does this, don't do it. I've talked about it before, but this is so silly. It was kind of funny. So I cycled Zap. Hand was weird. So he Mega Minions. He is up like 1 Elixir because he Mega Minions after his Zap, which is what, that's fine. But do not take a -2 trade on a spell. I wouldn't even do that under normal circumstances, but don't do it when you play a troop that can be ignored. If it was a Baby Drag or a Mega Minion, I could just ignore it, and now I'm up 5 Elixir. Well, like more like 4 because he had a 1 Elixir advantage because of the Zap at the start, but don't lightning like that because all I have to do, and this is an example of playing P.E.K.K.A in the back, right when he does that, I guess we can fast forward through this. Of course it's silly because it puts him down 5, like if anyone can do math, you understand that's not very good, but you P.E.K.K.A in the back and then I said good luck because I'm toxic, but because and I got a value poison, but then and then I knew he was gonna have to defend these barbs, so I dropped a bandit out of the lane. I took the tower and half of the other tower. The mini P.E.K.K.A locks on, but it was almost better because I only took 1 hit, and then I beamed him because I'm toxic. But here's a matchup I wanted to show because this match is kind of fun to talk about. And then we'll end on this this replay. All right, so Ghost for his miner, and then at first I thought this was giant miner. So I was being really careful. So I kind of like this. So I could have defended this prince with the EOS, but it dies, basically. Well, it either lives with like 1 HP or it dies completely from defending a prince. So I don't like defending princes with EOS. Ideally, you do bandit. But if they have zap, they can zap and make the bandit... so, you know, like a bandit charge eats a prince charge without taking any damage. Anyway, instead of playing EOS low for the prince, I purposely played a magic archer aggressive before I even knew he was going to play a swarm card, and so I could cycle to my bandit, and then I play bandit here. Just make sure when you're defending things that charge with bandit, like Dark Prince, make sure you're always switching up your bandit position so that if they do have zap, they can't catch your bandit and keep it from hitting. This was honestly a pretty good miner by him. I contemplated pecking it, but at this point I still thought it could be a wacky giant deck. So, but I think as soon as I see bomb tower, I realize it's a miner control deck. I think at this point I maybe already be thinking, oh, maybe this isn't giant anyway. But there are some like baity giant decks, and maybe he could have just took out. I think it's usually it just has like maybe it has musketeer or bait or just all bait. There's an all bait variation that has double prince, and I thought maybe it could have been that one, but that one doesn't have miner, so. Anyway, just to be safe, I'm switching out my miner placements in case I thought he was maybe triple spell. But once I see this bomb tower, I absolutely know that it's miner chip, miner poison. So, also right here, because I ate the spear gobs, I knew I was up a little bit of elixir. So a thing you can do, especially versus miner decks, is once you're up elixir, pecking in the back is pretty solid and trying to build off a big push. And he was already down 2 elixir. Now he's leaked a little bit to play an aggressive magic archer, so this means I can build a really big push. I almost think I should have gone for an E-Wiz instead here because this just gives prince value. Yeah, for sure I should have played an E-Wiz behind the P.E.K.K.A instead. I was worried of poison, but I could have played where that E-Wiz was just played now. That's where I could have played it, and that's what I should have done. Good miner by him though. This is a really nice miner. Oh, and when you're against bomb tower, I was thinking his magic archer is probably better, but I was thinking maybe when you're against like bomb tower or defense in general and you need to play split lane pressure like you do in this matchup. Also, I knew I was way up again, so even though I didn't get any damage, just P.E.K.K.A in the back again. And P.E.K.K.A towards your weak tower so they can't pressure it. Because if they pressure is the strong tower, I can ignore a lot of the damage, but I can if he pressures that way, even if I want to attack the right lane because it's lower. That ghost could have been played a little bit lower. You just want to pressure with like, his bats were kind of bad though. So, one second, sorry, I'm going to pause it. So, that ghost should have been played maybe like in front of my crown tower so it crosses the bridge roughly the same time as the P.E.K.K.A does. But when you're versus a deck like this, if you can't go same lane because bomb tower will get a ton of value and as well as defensive poisons. So you want to P.E.K.K.A in the back, protecting that weak tower, and then as it reaches the bridge you're going to want to throw like a ghost or a bandit on the right side, and the reason is it becomes a lot more difficult for him to have his prince, his spear gobs, and you can have zap ready for spear gobs as well, to protect his bomb tower from a ghost or a bandit. And you don't want to play battle ram because battle ram will go to the bomb tower and die for easy value because it kills the barbers real easy. So you want to, usually you go opposite lane with battle ram, but in this case, you want to attack the bomb tower opposite lane with a ghost or a bandit, and then you go battle ram in the opposite or same lane, depending on how he defended, once that bomb tower is out of cycle. So, sorry. And then also high magic archers to attack the bomb tower are also solid, or just to attack anything in general. As you can see, that got a lot of value here. And now, I think I'd already started playing the ghost, but as soon as I can now, I'm going to be playing battle ram. And I go right lane, because I saw this magic archer was going to not be moving ahead, and I knew I could use the battle ram as a tank for the miner, or for the battle ram. Wait, the battle ram to tank for the magic archer. Yeah. And then here I just go for a poison because he ended up panicking and playing a... Oh, and then this was nice. And then I knew it was half HP, so I used him as a springboard to attack the tower, and he accidentally played his prince too high. Relatively well played by him, but I would have won anyway at the end there. I didn't need much more damage, but that was fun. So yeah, we got lots of dubs. So hope you guys enjoyed watching. Had fun on that one. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.